In continuation is the previous slide. Understand the objective of forecasting. We will continue with the integrate demand planning and forecasting throughout the supply chain. So here a company link its forecast to all the planning activities throughout the supply chain. This include capacity planning, production planning, promotion planning and purchasing among others. This link should exist at both the information system and the human resources management level, as a variety of functions are affected by the outcomes of the planning process. It is important that all of them are integrated in the forecasting process. In one unfortunate common scenario, a retailer develops forecast based on promotional activities, whereas manufacturer, unaware of this promotion, develops a different forecast for his production planning based on the historical order. This leads to the mismatch between the supply and demand, resulting in poor customer service. So it is a good idea for a firm to have cross-functional team with members from each affected functional responsibility for forecasting demand, and an even better idea is to have members of different companies in the supply chain working together to create a forecast. So coordination in supply chain. Effectively manage supply chain relationships for faster cooperation and trust, thus increase supply chain coordination. In contrast, poorly managed relationship leads to each party being opportunistic, resulting in a loss of supply chain profits. Management of relationship is often seen as a tedious and a routine task. Top management in particular is very often very involved in the design of new partnership but rarely involved in its management. This has led to the mixed records in running successful supply chain alliance and partnership. So here, once partnership has been designed and established, both partners learn about the environment in which partnership will operate, the task, the process to be performed by each partner, the skill required and available on each side, and the emerging goals on each side. The performance on each side is evaluated based on the improvement in profitability and equity or fairness. So there may be formal contracts which is restructured to reflect the changes. So as the business environment and company goals are frequently changing, the cycle repeats itself and the relationship involves. Any successful supply chain partnership will go through many such cycles. Supply chain partnership falters if it is perceived benefit from the relationship diminishes, or one party is seen as being opportunistic. Problem arises when the communication between two parties is weak and the mutual benefit of the relationship is not reiterated regularly. When managing a supply chain relationship, the manager should focus on the following factors to improve the chances of success of a supply chain partnership. The presence of flexibility, trust and commitment in both parties helps a supply chain relationship to succeed. Commitment of top management on both sides is crucial for success. Good organizational arrangement is required for information sharing and solve the conflicts. So lack of information sharing and inability to resolve conflicts are the two major factors that lead to breakdown of supply chain partnerships. Mechanisms that make the action of each party and resulting outcome visible help avoid conflicts and resolve disputes. More fairly, the stronger party treats the weaker, vulnerable partner, the stronger the supply chain relationship tends to be. So process of alliance and partnership evolution, how it happens. Here learning about environment, tasks and processes are very much needed. So then it comes to design phase, assess the value of relationship, specify the task and operational roles, specify expectation of performance, design conflict resolution mechanism, design governance mechanism, revise condition will be there for task definition, interface structure, chart expectations and formal contracts. So in the Mark and Spencer were leaving a product, his manager helped the manufacturer re-engineer both the product and process to lower the cost. Marks and Spencer has lowered its margin to provide a sufficient profit for the manufacturer. So with a low retail price, the customer found that the product has outstanding value and it made a big hit. So Mark and Spencer fairness allowed a resolution that recognized the manufacturer's need. In long run, both partnership benefit and higher level of trust was developed with the customer. So like this, some of the time expecting too much profit from the customer also, it doesn't give great benefit to the customer. So keeping the price to be competitive so that the product moves at a very fast pace in the market, that also makes the top level management to make the success in their business.